If you listen to B-93, you've probably heard John the Canuck Weichenthal on a Saturday or Sunday night over the years. He died in a crash on Kalamazoo Avenue in Kentwood yesterday afternoon. Today, 24-hour News 8's Lindsay McComo met with his colleagues and friends at the radio station to learn more about his lasting impact. Lindsay.
Leanne and Emily, I spoke with Neil Dion and Dave Taft today about their 19 years working with John. He went from a coworker to a friend and ultimately family for people there. John was also a steady voice for listeners who like their country music.
That's Dustin Lynch, Small Town Boy on B-93. B-93's John the Canuck with you.
He was one of those guys that always liked to push the envelope a little bit, try to come up with something a little edgy. He was hilarious to sit and listen to. I want
to say hi to Matt from Ionia, my latest Twitter follower.
John Weichenthal was better known as John the Canuck to B-93 listeners, a Canadian who somehow found his way to West Michigan and stayed to raise a family and become a beloved voice on the radio for nearly 2 decades. Dave Taft was one of the first to learn about the accident.
He wasn't just my friend. He had listeners out there, people who liked him, people he's met along the way that needed to know what happened. And hear it from us.
John's death is hard on the entire B-93 team, including Neil Dion.
I just spent the rest of the evening in disbelief and just shock. I don't know why we have to lose such good people. He was always there if help was needed, whether it was to hang banners or put jumper cables on one of the vehicles that wouldn't start, or walking our female employees to the parking lot after dark. I mean, he was just that kind of, he was always thinking of others, always.
To put it simply, John never let the job go to his head.
Hi, I'm Miranda Lambert, hanging out with John, the Canuck.
There can be some gigantic egos in our business, and he had none of that, none of it. He was just John, and everyone he met was his friend.
He knew that each day is not given. And, you look back at all he did in that short time, and it's phenomenal.
Kentwood PD says they're still investigating what happened. Now, I do want to mention I spoke to a woman who says she witnessed the crash and tried actually performing CPR on John yesterday. She said that people surrounded him, people were holding his hands and were praying for him in his last moments, and she wanted to make sure that his family knows he was not alone in those last moments. And so just an emotional thing for people who witnessed the crash, but also for the people who considered him family.
Absolutely, and as we know, in the media industry, we all kind of know each other. So, our hearts go out to our colleagues at B-93. Lindsay, thanks.